YouTube? I am Pixelated Pete, and welcome to My 2 Bits, the show where I find a topic, present it, and then everyone gets to chip in their 2 bits. Today's episode, The Intruder II. Alright, it was recently announced, thanks to the fine people at Toonami, whether it be on the late night television, on the Twitter, on the Instagram, on the Facebook, you name it, it has been announced that at some point in 2015, Tom, Sarah, the Absolution will once again fall under siege of the Intruder. Alright. This will be the latest and quite possibly greatest of the Toonami Total Immersion Events, or TIEs, to put it in acronyms. Anyway, when I saw this news, I was overjoyed. So I thought, they said 2015, so I wonder when will it be coming out. So tonight, on My 2 Bits, I will be examining previous dates in Toonami history to highlight that my top 10 days when I think The Intruder II will debut. Now keep in mind, these are dates. I'll be reading the full year, month, and day, so just keep thinking 2015. And I know for a fact that maybe like this day doesn't fall in the weekend that Toonami is running out, but I'm just highlighting my top 10 choices where I think Toonami will be back with the special TIE. And near the end of the video, I will tell you a little philosophy I discovered during my research. So now, here is my top 10.
Okay, starting at number 10. Now, while number 10 and number 9 are the very least likely, well, given that this is Toonami is now on the Adult Swim, and Adult Swim has a weird humor set, I just included these two for those reasons. So at number 10, September 20th, 2008, the day Toonami officially died. Now, like I said, it is Adult Swim, so they may do this as some kind of a joke, but I just find highly doubtful that the Toonami special would air on the day that the show officially died. Though, like I said, this is everyone's 2 bits, so chip in yours. At number 9, March 17th, 2007. Now, this pick has a pro and a con. The pro is that this was the official 10-year anniversary of when Toonami started broadcasting across the air and space waves. The con? We got Tom version 4.0. The cartoonish Tom. The one that was not really accepted that much by us Toonami faithful. Now, in my 2 bits, I would count this as the first spiritual death that led towards the official death in the Toonami universe. Seriously, a little over a year after this Tom debuted, that's when the show got canceled, so take it for what it is. At number 8, December 7th, 2013, the month of movies. Yeah, this one's a little closer to Toonami special events. This is where, like the title says, every Saturday they had a different movie showing on the Toonami network. Now, I think that might be true because since Toonami is now only on a one night a week schedule, that makes sense for if the Intruder II was to come back. Like they would have to do like a 4-part series over 4 Saturday nights. And if by somehow sheer luck that we get 5 Saturday nights and Sunday mornings, then that would give us an even bigger and better show. So keep an eye out for that. At number 7, March 18th, 2006, the month of Miyazaki. This, I think, was a pretty big step forward for the Toonami-verse. They actually aired an entire month of films directed by the acclaimed director Mr. Miyazaki. And I think this is pretty cool. It was anime, and it showed full-length films of a different type of film, not the typical Dragon Ball Z smash everything up films, or like any other film airing at the time. So I think this was pretty good, especially how that now that the how Miyazaki has worked on his last film. So I think this also has a potential candidacy. At number 6, April 8th, 2000, Toonami Full Cycle. Why is this a particularly special date? Because Toonami took over Cartoon Network for a full 24-hour marathon. Now, I did some checking, and like the shows at the start and at the end were a little lackluster because of the wee early hours of the morning and late hours of night. But in between, they had the regular Toonami stuff, like regular Toonami-based shows and some Toonami films. Now, I highly doubt we'd get an entire day of the Intruder II, a full 24-hour takeover, but we might get an entire night of the Toonami takeover. Like they may show, who knows, they may show all the original Total Immersion events. They may do like a special half-hour block of the Intruder II, maybe a full hour if we're lucky. Or they may do it like segmented out in between some of the shows. Who knows? But I'd like to see, like I said, I would like to see that. And that was a pretty cool day. At number 5, July 10th, 1999, the Midnight Run begins. Toonami, which was known for being a show based in the afternoon on Cartoon Network for all the kids to enjoy after getting out of school and before dinner. Now, this is when Toonami switched to the official night edition. And I think that's a pretty important date. It shows a huge time change, and now Toonami is, in fact, a late-night, early-morning block. Also, the Midnight Run had a very special edition. That's where they had a full hour devoted to music videos, to which I even have the entire collection put on a VHS somewhere. Number 4. Now, I had to list all 3 of these for number 4. They start from 2001 and go to 2003, and they are all in September. September 17th, September 16th, and September 15th, respectively. In 2001, we had Toonami Lockdown. In 2002, we had Toonami Trapped in Hyperspace. And in 2003, while we didn't have a tie-in, a Total Immersion Event, we did get the micro-series IGPX. The one where it was the robot... where it was like the robots competing in a fighting competition with shooting and whatnot, before it became a robot combat racing series. Now, I had to list all these because it gives an indication that at some point Toonami will return at some point in September. Though from what we've seen now and from what you see in the upcoming 3, Toonami universe revolves around the months of March and the months of September. But I digress. Yeah, so it seems that every Toonami event happens in one of these 2 dates or for some of the other dates. But yeah, we had Lockdown, which was the first one where we had the ability to play an online game. And then we got Trapped in Hyperspace, which also gave us another game. So yeah, I think these are very strong candidates for when we'll get the next Total Immersion event. At number 3, May 26th, 2012. Toonami is revived as an Adult Swim show. Yeah, I think since Toonami is now on the Adult Swim, they might do this as a thank you to the fans and a thank you to the Cartoon Network for letting them come back. Yeah, and it is a few months after their birthday, so it would be pretty cool. And I wouldn't mind seeing Toonami come back on the air special this early in the year. At number 2, March 17th, 1997. The day Toonami was broadcast to the world. Interesting note. While March 17th is Toonami's birthday, a lot of people, including myself, affiliate March 16th, St. Patrick's Day, as Toonami's birthday. In fact, I remember seeing a couple of specials held on St. Patrick's Day itself. But yeah, so I think it would also be really great if... Yeah, so while May would be great to see the Toonami special edition, it would be nice to see it on its official birthday, and like I said, even earlier in the year. So that'd be pretty great. I mean, who wouldn't want to see Toonami coming back with a special on either its anniversary revival or the anniversary of its birth? I know I would. And the number 1 date that Toonami may show the Intruder II is September 18th of 2000. That is when we got the first Intruder. Toonami had been broadcasting for a couple of years, since '97. Well, first we had the Moltar and the goofy Toonami satellite, and then we got our official Tom and Sarah and the Absolution after a little passage of time. So how do they make it bigger and better from there? They gave us the first ever Total Immersion Event.
Thank you for watching my top 10. And now, as I've said, here is my analysis for what they will be doing.
As I said in my previous comments, the Toonami universe revolves around the months of March and September. So while I would love to see Toonami shown somewhat early in the year, the odds indicate they may be showing the second Intruder in September. And I know that the 18th doesn't fall on a weekend. Well, for this year at least. So I'm trying to figure out how they would show that. Would they do it for an entire month of Saturdays and Sunday mornings? Or would they just pick one day and do like a special, either air it out over in between shows, or would they do a devoted half-hour to full-hour block of it? Seriously, I've checked here on YouTube, and like the original the Intruder event totals in about 20 minutes. So they could do a full half-hour event for just the bare bones of it. But on the Toonami comments said that if they get so many people excited about this, they can make it bigger and better. And I would love to see a really big Toonami event, especially after it's been gone for so many years. So yeah, I think September will be the day that Toonami officially returns with the Intruder II. The Intrusion Continues. And that is my top 10 list of days when Toonami will return with the Intruder II.
Welcome back. Okay, so you've heard my top 10 days. You've heard my philosophy about how they will be showing it in the month of possibly September. So, when do you think Toonami the Intruder II will debut? Be sure to post your comments in the section below. Okay, that is all the time we have for this edition of My 2 Bits. Until next time, this has been Pixelated Pete saying thank you for watching, and have a nice day.